This is SCB TV News, and these are the local headlines. The four cities that make up Henry County are asking for a bigger slice of the SPLOST pie. Stockbridge is considering adding a brunch bill to the November ballot, and a former Henry County police officer is indicted on charges stemming from a 2017 accident. These stories and more are coming up when we come back on SCB TV News. For SCB TV News, I'm Charles Horde. The overall SPLOST 5 project list for Henry County could look quite different from what's being originally proposed due to a late game proposal from the county's four cities to get a larger piece of the SPLOST pie. Differences in philosophy between the Henry County and its four cities at a meeting on Thursday could lead to the SPLOST agreement going down to a 70-30 split rather than a 75-25 split that has been discussed previously. In other words, the county would receive 70% of the funds, while the four cities would split the remaining 30% of the funds. The county and its four cities, McDonough, Stockbridge, Hampton, and Locust Grove, met on Thursday to discuss the SPLOST proposal. The county had approved a project list at a recent Henry County BOC meeting based on the 75-25 split. If the split was moved to a 70-30 split, the county hinted that it would go away from a proposed intergovernmental agreement with the four cities, which would allow the use of so-called level 2 projects, but would also shorten the SPLOST program from 6 years down to 5 years, which would shorten the revenue generated for both the cities and the county. None of the governments appeared to be pleased with the proposed reduction, with Hampton City Manager Alex Cohilas calling the 5-year plan the worst possible option. In fact, the city of Hampton appeared to be united as far as the 70-30 split was concerned, with the city's mayor stating that that is what the city believed in. Meanwhile, the Hampton City Councilwoman Ann Tarpley questioned why a 70-30 split would lead to no intergovernmental agreement between the cities and the county, and thus a year taken away from the SPLOST program. After the meeting, County Manager Sherry Hobson Matthews said that the county is not in a position to revise the SPLOST project list to go from a 75-25 split to a 70-30 revenue split. It's this late in the running. No action was taken on the SPLOST revenue split at the Thursday meeting. The Board of Commissioners will discuss on July 9th whether to go with the proposed 70-30 split or keep the existing 75-25 split. Well, the city of Stockbridge is considering adding a bill called a brunch bill on the ballot in November. If the city council approves the proposal, the Stockbridge city election would include a question on whether or not licensed restaurants or other establishments could sell alcohol by the glass as early as 11 a.m. on Sundays rather than the current 12:30 p.m. No action was taken by the city council because, according to the city manager Randy Knighton, it is too early to put a proposal up to a vote. Last year, the General Assembly passed Senate Bill 17, which allows for local referendums on the brunch bill. The language of the bill states that between 10 and 60 days after a local government approves a resolution allowing the vote to take place, an election superintendent must call an election for the brunch bill, which would then take place between 30 and 60 days after it's called. Michael Williams, the county attorney, said that a resolution has already been drafted. Williams said that based on the state code, the earliest the question can be called is in July or in August. A resolution has to be voted on and then approved if the city council would need to notify the election superintendent. If the city council approves the proposal, Stockbridge would possibly join the city of McDonough, Locust Grove, and Henry County in putting the brunch bill language on the ballot. Earlier this year, the McDonough and the Locust Grove city councils both approved legislation that would call for these referendums. Well, a grand jury has indicted a former Henry County police officer, David Rose, for his role in the Desmond Morrow arrest. Rose turned himself in on June 27th after a grand jury issued a warrant for his arrest. District Attorney Darius Patillo's office announced that Rose, who served 3 years with the Henry County Police Department, was charged with 2 counts of violation of oath of public officer, 1 count of simple battery, false official writings, and making a false statement. The indictment stems from a 2017 incident involving former NFL player Desmond Morrow, who was arguing with another driver who Morrow said had thrown a cup of coffee in his car while they were driving. Rose responded to a call of aggressive driving in the Target parking lot of Jonesboro Road in McDonough, according to the indictment. According to the indictment, Rose also made false and fraudulent representations to the Henry County Police Department in his police report concerning the arrest of Desmond Morrow. The incident goes on to say, or rather the indictment goes on to say, that Rose mischaracterized why and how he grabbed and applied pressure to Desmond Morrow's neck. Morrow pleaded no contest to 2 charges of reckless driving, aggressive driving, and obstruction of a police officer for his part of the traffic dispute. When we come back, police need your help in locating a suspect who they say shot and killed a 15-year-old boy, and a father saves his son from a burning house just moments before it explodes. I'm Charles Horde. Stick around. We'll be right back.
What if you looked forward to going to your dentist? What if you could have complete confidence in your oral health care from your dentist? Introducing Sweet Spot Smiles in Locust Grove, where we build your confidence in our team that cares about you. Your worry-free smile begins at Sweet Spot Smiles. Invisalign, oral health, cosmetic dentistry. Sweet Spot Smiles in Locust Grove.
Mason Tractor Co. is your local Kubota dealer carrying top-of-the-line equipment for agriculture, turf, and construction. When you arrive, our friendly and knowledgeable staff will work hard to ensure you get exactly what you need. On our lot, you'll find tractors, mowers, utility equipment, and attachments to tackle any project. Don't let finances stand in the way. We have low-rate, long-term financing options available. Visit a Mason Tractor Co. near you today.
Here at Drip Through Coffee, we believe that gourmet coffee can be served quickly without compromising quality. Our coffee is organically grown and purchased through fair trade, so the farmers receive a fair price product. Drip Through Coffee has a wide variety of beverages from coffee to tea lattes and espresso. So swing by Drip Through Coffee and start your day off the right way.
Taking a look around the state, Gwinnett County Police are searching for a man who shot a 15-year-old boy in the head and killed him early Monday at a gas station near Buford. Officers were called to the Gas Plus on Thompson Mill Road after learning that Brandon Jarina was wounded behind the business. He was taken to a local hospital where he later died. Investigators learned that Jarina has his friend were at the gas station when a man in his 20s approached them and opened fire just after midnight. The friend was not hit. It's not clear why the man started shooting. The suspect did leave the scene of the incident and has not been located. He's wearing blue jeans, a black jacket with red lettering, and a backwards baseball cap at the time of the shooting, according to police. Anyone with information about the deadly shooting is asked to contact the Gwinnett Police Department. Well, a father and his 6-year-old son were burned while escaping a massive blaze at their South Cobb County home on Sunday night. The father ran back inside the house to rescue his son. Both made it out before the home on Hasty Lane in Austell exploded around 9 p.m., according to officials. They're being treated at the burn unit of a local hospital as of Monday morning. The residence was reduced to charred rubble. Neighbors reported hearing a loud explosion before they felt a violent shaking. Officials have not said what started the fire or what caused the home to explode. A 7-year-old boy was caught in a crossfire when 2 groups started shooting at a DeKalb County apartment complex on Sunday night, this according to police. The boy was standing in the parking lot of the Spring Valley Apartments when he was hit in the arm with a bullet. He's in critical condition when police and paramedics arrived at 9:20 p.m. to the complex, which is located on Misty Waters Drive off of Candler Road. The boy was stable when he was taken to a local hospital. The exchange of gunfire resulted from an argument between 2 groups of people, this according to officials. The boy was several feet away at the time. An investigation is ongoing. Police have not said if anyone involved in the shooting was identified or if they've been apprehended. That's the news for now. I'm Charles Horde for SCB TV News. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next time.
Looking for car insurance shouldn't be hard. Let Insurance Specialists of Georgia help make the process easy. By providing multiple insurance companies, we are able to find a plan that meets your budget and coverage needs. Our team is committed to providing excellent service while creating a personalized policy for personal and commercial companies. Give Insurance Specialists of Georgia a call today.
A legal issue involving your family can make your world stand still. We at Sellers Law Firm help families get back to what matters most to them. When you're facing a divorce, child custody, or a DUI arrest, or other family and criminal matters, we are committed to educating you about preserving your livelihood and, most importantly, helping you and your family move forward. The Sellers Law Firm are here to put their experience, dedication, and compassion to work for you. At the Sellers Law Firm, you are not just a client, you are family. To find out how the Sellers Law Firm can help you and your family, call 770-415-9848.
So I'm Janice Jacoby, and I have been the primary caregiver and advocate and fiduciary manager for my mother for almost the past 11 years. We found out about it because she was terminated from her job. She was a nurse in the medical field, working in a hospital, and unbeknownst to my father and the rest of the family, she had been receiving warnings and write-ups about mishaps at work having to do with memory loss. My father, who was a military man, he was able to take care of her wonderfully because he was a very structured individual. So he retired, and for 10 years, more than 10 years, he kept her on a very strict routine. And that is the best thing you can do for a person with dementia, is help them have predictable routines. You reverse the roles with your loved one. So I became the parent and she became the child. And so it was like having a 3-year-old, a 3 or 4-year-old again. And a lot of people get upset and they say, I feel like I'm lying to my parent when I have to do something. And I want to emphasize that no, you're not lying to them. You're doing what you need to do, just like you would a toddler. There were nights that she would not go to sleep. I mean, I would put her in her bedroom. We'd do the routine, get her into her pajamas, put her in the bedroom. When she'd get out of bed, she would know where the light switches were in the rest of the house. She wouldn't be cognizant that there was a stairwell to the basement right outside her door. She wouldn't be aware if the kids left their tennis shoes on the floor or if there were dog toys on the floor. And so I became anxious. Sleep deprivation is what finally did me in. My mother's neurological team, they put me in touch with a wonderful social worker who worked with me a plan of deciding when was it the right time to place her in a facility, how to communicate that to the rest of the family, how to cope with that myself. None of us ever imagined what her life was going to be like at this point. And you can never really understand until you walk this journey yourself. But it's important for these families to understand that they are not alone, that help is out there. Participate in the support groups, participate in the walks. There's so many people that are there to help you. Accept it.
A place for family. A place to relax and get away. A place to explore. And a place to remember. McDonough, Georgia, conveniently located off of I-75 south of Atlanta. Come visit us and eat, shop, play, and stay.
Hello there, I'm Lydia Pierre of Pierre Branding Group, here with SCB News, here to help you stay up to date on events and things to do in and around the Metro Atlanta area. It's that time of year again when grills will be going, fireworks exploding, and everyone is trying to find the nearest source of water to cool off. Now, many of you may be taking this time to either leave town for a vacation, but for those of you that plan to do a staycation instead, here are some community events offering nonstop fun for everyone. Come out on Thursday, July 4th from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Warren Holder Park in Locust Grove for the largest firework display and family festival in the South Atlanta area. This is the 4th of July Family Fest 2019 presented by Gordo's Cheese Dip, and it will be featuring live music, Kids Zone, Water Zone, and over 100 vendors. Music and fireworks are free, and parking is $5, $10, and $20. If you live nearby, walking is no fee. There'll be the Dry Zone, the Water Zone, and they're available for $5 to $15 each. Visit henrycountyfireworks.com. On July 5th, join Southern Roots Tavern and Eatery, which will be the place to be for some live music by Will Turpin with the full band and with special guest Michael Tolcher. The venue is located in the McDonough Square at 15 Griffin Street in McDonough, Georgia. And doors open at 6 p.m. with the show starting at 8 p.m. Now, this event is 21 and over only, and there's a $15 advanced general admission, and there's reserved seating, which is available through the Big Ticket link on their Facebook page. So be sure to go there to check out and learn more information about it. The Henry County Networking Group will be hosting their July 2019 networking event at the SCB Video and TV Marketing Station located in downtown McDonough. The address is located in the basement of the Clay Plaza with the entrance located on the side of the building. So keep an eye out for the abstract mural because that is the front door. The event starts at 9 a.m., so bring plenty of friends and plenty of business cards as well. And this is a free networking event. It's getting hot, but no worries. You can make a splash at the Avalon Park Splash Pad with the whole family. Now, this is free to the public and all are welcome. Avalon Park is located at 1045 Industrial Parkway in McDonough, Georgia. Visit their Facebook page for more information. If you are looking for other ways to cool off, stop by Scoops of McDonough, located in the McDonough Square in Henry County, Georgia. Scoops McDonough is more than your average ice cream shop. Soon as you walk in the door, you'll be greeted by an abundance of sweet treats and wall-to-wall candy. But don't forget the ice cream. They offer 32 flavors of handcrafted ice cream with too many mix-ins to list. And if they don't have your favorite one, their friendly staff will be more than happy to make it for you on their Cold Stone. The combinations are endless, and with 10 different types of ice cream cones, you are limited only by your imagination. They are your sweet tooth heaven. So visit their website at scoopsicecream.com for more information. When you own or run your own business, people associate your face with your business. That is why it's important to have high quality professional headshots, but they can be expensive. Well, Pierre Branding Group is excited to be giving business owners and entrepreneurs in Henry County the opportunity to get professional headshots done in a comfortable environment at a discounted rate, as well as in a short time. Now, you can save time and money by just visiting pbgheadshotevent.eventbrite.com and book your 15-minute slot for Friday, July 12th at the newly renovated Courtyard by Marriott in Atlanta, McDonough. You will receive your best fully edited shot for only $85. But hurry, there are only 16 slots available in all. Register today to reserve your time slot. Want to see bands battle it out for a good cause? Well, check out this amazing event benefiting our friends at Connecting Henry and the SWAG program. Join them for a night of worship called the Battle of the Bands on Friday, July 19th from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at Shiloh Baptist Church in McDonough, Georgia. This event is free to attend, but a special love offering will be collected for Connecting Henry. For more information, visit connectinghenry.org. Well, that's all for this week's community events. Check back each week to find the hottest events and can't miss things to do near you. You can catch us at 1 and 7 a.m. and p.m. on cable TV Charter 182 and Antenna TV Channel 21.1. It's also on demand at scbtv.com and on Roku. If you have an event that you would like to come on and speak about, or you would like for us to mention, go ahead and send us an email to info@scbtv.com or info@pierrebrandinggroup.com. I'm Lydia Pierre of Pierre Branding Group. See you next week.
Toyota of McDonough is South Atlanta's place to be. You see our vehicles here, there, and everywhere. From Corollas, Camrys, RAV4s, Tundras, and Tacomas. Toyota of McDonough has what you want, hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Visit us on the web, toyotaofmcdonough.com. Toyota of McDonough is located off of I-75, exit 218.
Here at the Hot Dog Company, you'll find the best tasting dishes and the juiciest, mouth-watering hot dogs around. This means each and every day, we chop all of our produce by hand and fix all of our signature toppings from scratch. We also have hand-rolled hamburgers, homemade pimento cheese, and our fresh hand-cut fries. We're not fancy here at the Hot Dog Company, but what we do well.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
Hello, I'm Josh Duncan with SCB News, bringing you this edition of Financial Freedom. The purpose of Financial Freedom is to provide tips to help you achieve financial freedom for personal significance. Many people I meet include generosity as something that makes them feel significant. They enjoy giving to their church, local food pantry, shelters, missions, first responders, and much more. Additionally, I have yet to meet a person who enjoys paying taxes. The reality is, I enjoy nice roads and knowing a highly qualified professional arrives when I dial 911, but I do not like the act of paying taxes. Most of us know that we can deduct charitable contributions to certain types of organizations from our income taxes. There is a way to take this a step further for those individuals who have a traditional IRA and are at least 70 and a half years old. What is so special about the age 70 and a half? Well, the federal government knows you didn't pay taxes on that IRA for many years. At 70 and a half, they feel they have given you enough time to enjoy a tax vacation, and now it's time to pay up. So, they created the Required Minimum Distribution, or RMD. Key word here is required, to have some of the money removed from your IRA. When money is removed from your IRA, you count it as income and pay taxes. Simple, right? Suppose you are 70 and a half and are prepared to take your RMD. Let's say you're required to take $10,000 from your IRA this year. However, you have other retirement income and you do not need this $10,000 to live your current lifestyle, and you are a generous person. Here is where you can complete a Qualified Charitable Distribution, or QCD. If you are in the 24% tax bracket, this will save you $2,400 in federal income tax. A qualified charitable distribution is where you make a donation from your IRA to a charity eligible to receive tax-deductible contributions. The money goes from your IRA to the charity and never touches your hands. The portion you give counts towards your RMD and keeps the IRS happy. You also do not have to pay income taxes on the portion you donate. What a great benefit, right? You just gave to your favorite tax-deductible causes, satisfied your RMD, and kept from paying taxes on your donation. As with everything we discuss, there are rules and limitations. First, as I mentioned earlier, this can only be completed from an IRA. So if you are still holding on to your 401k and you want to take advantage of the qualified charitable distribution, you will need to roll over your 401k to an IRA. Second, there is an annual limit of $100,000 per person that can be donated with the QCD. Therefore, a married couple could make $200,000 of qualified charitable distributions per year. The high limit allows many individuals to take advantage of this benefit. If you donate more than the limit, the overage will count towards your taxable income. Finally, the donation must be made from your IRA to the charitable organization. Your financial advisor or custodian will be able to walk you through this process. Be warned, if you have the donation amount sent to you from your IRA so you can hand deliver the check, you have just made that money taxable. There is no grace from the IRS in this process. Generosity is very important to many Americans. The qualified charitable distribution is a great way to make a charitable contribution while realizing a tax benefit. Be sure to know and follow the rules set forth by the IRS so your charity and you can reap the benefits. Thank you for joining me for Financial Freedom. I'm Josh Duncan, Financial Advisor with F5 Financial Planning, helping you achieve financial freedom for personal significance. Please send topics you would like me to cover to info@scb.com or josh.duncan@f5fp.com. See you next time.
The Farmer and the Chef Bistro. Our farm-to-table menu includes grass-fed beef from Swanson Farm, Georgia-grown fresh produce, local brown eggs, seafood, and bar food. A savory and diverse menu that is fresh and local grown. The upscale dining experience to relish with friends and family. Come and enjoy our weekly drink specials or adult game night. The Farmer and the Chef Bistro also provides a unique event space available for birthday parties, weddings, and corporate parties. The Farmer and the Chef, located at Crystal Lake Country Club in Hampton, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Friday Patterson. I'm originally from Dothan, Alabama, but military has allowed me to travel many places where I've made Atlanta home. In that time frame, I've gotten that privilege to work with Niamani Knight, who is the founder of Stream Kids Expo, and bringing my skills and talents to the table, which is within the public relations and marketing department. I was able to help her, along with a team of other people, establish Stream Kids Expo here in Atlanta. It's a nonprofit organization which allows kids and businesses and communities to come together to help bridge the gap in the skill sets needed for businesses when they either start their own or allow them to know what exactly it is that they're needing to know how to do when they get into that field. And we know that the more we're exposed to at a younger age, the better and better equipped we are to make more sound decisions based on what our true interests are. Stream Kids Expo is really about ensuring that kids know that they can own their results. That's a very strong point that Niamani Knight, our founder, really believes in. And with that, they can also come as peer-to-peer interaction. If they have inventions or if they have concepts, ideas, they just want to get out and be able to just have that direct response, an immediate response, they can do that. So it's not just for business to showcase. Students can showcase their talents, abilities, and skills as well. So now you have a merit system where everybody can come out, have a good time, support the community, learn about the rec center in Riverdale and the things that they have available year-round. We just come in one day a year to really bring everything together, but it's really about knowing what's right in your own backyard. For more information, you can go to streamkidsexpo.org to learn more about what we're doing around the nation and right here in Atlanta.